All right, so being carbon neutral is really great. It's the gold standard that all industry, government, and small business should be aiming for. But where things get a little bit contentious is how we go about meeting this goal. Step one is always to lower our emissions as much as possible. We all agree on that. At Dazzle, we've worked really hard to minimize our emissions. We do this by using concentrated cleaning products, making a bunch of our own cleaning products, and by being extremely strategic with how we schedule homes to minimize drive time. But the question is, what do we do with all that remaining carbon? One solution is to buy carbon credits to offset the carbon that we're producing. And this is the part that gets controversial, and it gets controversial for good reasons. There's a lot of great critiques about carbon credits. And I'm going to put some excellent articles at dazzlecompany.com/impact that go into explaining that. There's one from Box. I can't remember the title of it, but it's great. And I'll put it there. It really explains that issue in depth. So I'm really passionate about doing what we can do to minimize the rise in temperatures that we're going to see in the next century. And so for me and my business, I want to support these projects that do work to reduce environmental degradation and slow the overall warming of the planet. So carbon credits that we purchase are more expensive than a lot of the other carbon credits that are available. And the reason that we're purchasing them, and they're from My Climate, the reason we're purchasing them is because they have a proven track record of delivering on what they promise. And this is a big problem in the carbon credit world. There's a lot of organizations that have had fraud and just an inability to be successful with their projects. My Climate does not fall into that territory, which is why we always purchase our credits from My Climate. So I also love the project that we've spent the most carbon credits on and supporting, because not only is it reducing the impact of climate change, but it is reducing deforestation and helping alleviate poverty and increasing the level of health in rural communities, all of which are things I'm really passionate about. So as Hillary Rodham Clinton would say, let's talk turkey. Dazzle is responsible for producing about 2 tons of carbon per month, and we purchase enough carbon credits to offset at least 4 tons of carbon per month, oftentimes far more than that. So we want to not just be carbon neutral, but we want to be carbon negative. So you can learn more about this specific projects that we're doing, again, at dazzlecompany.com/impact. And if you run a business and you want to make your business carbon neutral, feel free to shoot us an email. I would love to help you. And that's just something we do on a volunteer basis because we want everybody to be going carbon neutral.